mishap. And that mishap was I deleted all the footage for the last hour that I had in setting all this up. So we're not going to get to show that, but I'll do a recap. What I did was I glued these blocks to the glass along the straight edge of the outside of the plate glass. I measured up the distance, what the root is. I have templates here, so I use these root and tip templates. And I set the leading edge, and I glued those blocks to the glass, and then inserted the leading edge in. And I marked back all the ribs 3 inches. And put marks on top of the ribs, and we're going to do that here because I'm going to need to cut some ribs because I don't have enough. And then I marked the trailing edge with the notches, the notch spots, and that really didn't end up mattering. So, and then I set the ribs in one by one. So now to kind of get caught back up, I'm going to have to cut some ribs. I need 16 ribs. Okay, let's cut these up and see what happens. So what I do is I stick it up there where it belongs. Cut the tail off. It's basic like building an I-beam. No, I didn't mention, does everybody know how to figure out the spar thickness? Because there were no plans to this. It was just something that I dreamt up. So you got to have a place to start. And I'll show you how to measure the spar thickness. This is the same with a beam wing. That's basically all this is a beam wing that's sheeted and cap stripped. So okay, how the spar thickness is figured out. You can draw this on paper, but I happen to have it in foam. You measure back 3 inches or wherever you want the spar, and you measure from the top of the rib to the bottom on the root, and the same with the tip. Measure back 3 inches, measure up and down, and that's your spar. And as long as you have it there at 3 inches, that's what it's going to be. So that's a relatively easy way to go. Hook up the other camera now. We have another light overhead, so now there's 3 big lights. It's like daylight in here. This is much better to work in than I had before. I had one, and then my dad sent me one, and then I had 2, and one of them burned out, so I bought another one, so I still had 2, but I had the burn out one. I ordered a new ballast today. I put the ballast in and it works, so $16 instead of the $60 to put a new fixture in plus bulbs. That's good. So we got the lights working. I got 2 lights up over here. It's like daylight. So I thought I'd give this a whirl. I'm still putting the ribs in. I think we'll go ahead and try to get these ribs all put in and get this finished up. Start getting the sheeting on it so it can be drying overnight. This wing has taken me longer than it really needed to, just for the simple fact I haven't been working on it. That's the honest truth. So we'll get her done here. I'll definitely build another wing like this. It's a decent way to do things. I just sight down from the top one to the bottom one. Make sure they're parallel, because I've already squared them up with a square, so I don't need to do that anymore. It's a bummer I lost that footage in the computer hiccup. Please don't tell me that I can restore, because I can't. It's Windows 10. I already shredded the garbage. So now the most important part of this deal is this last rib, and I'll show you why. I'm not going to put this last rib on until I jig the other wing up to the other side and we glue them together. And I'll do that in the foam cradle. I suppose if I could do it here, but I don't have the room. If I do it in the foam cradle, I know it'll be straight. What's going on there? Definitely want all tight joints. And the last thing that's going to happen is I'm going to take my sanding block and we're just going to lightly go over the top of these. So we built a wing. Didn't take any time at all. So this is definitely a fast way to do things. So, it's going to be a drop of CA on each one of these. And come back with my 320 sanding block. That's it. That's all there is to it. So let's cut it out of this jig and see what happens. Now, some would put the sheeting on while it's in the jig. I don't want to do that. Now, make sure she's straight. That's a straight. So, there you have it. We're on to our next thing. This was basically just a light test to see our light was going to work. Now we'll get a weight on this stuff. I'm going to add, we'll say 3 pieces of 3/16 in there as well for a wing. And we'll get a guess on the weight. swing will weigh 4.5 ounces. You can't beat that at all. So I'm extremely happy with the way they're at. If we come out with a 5-ounce wing, it will be great. And then a 1/2 ounce for each tip would be a 6-ounce wing. You can't beat that. Forgot, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. If you can, there's a donate button up on the top right. Donate to the project, help keep us going. The channel is growing, so I can't complain there. So till I see you next, tomorrow. Tie lines, fair winds. See ya. Well, we're going to move